Everybody, it's Cobblers Vlogs, and today, welcome back to another video. Today, we've got the 1000 subscriber Q&A, but before we even start with the Q&A, I want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you that is subscribed to this channel. It means so much to me that we've finally got to 1000 subscribers after sort of two and a half years, something like that. Yeah, it's a massive achievement, and to achieve it, it's a special thing. So, 1000 subscribers, thank you all very much for that. On Twitter and on YouTube and Snapchat, I put out that I was doing a Q&A on those three social medias to celebrate the 1000 subscriber achievement, and we're going to be answering your questions today. They've got quite a few of them, so I'll try and answer as many as I can. But anyway, let's get into the first question. Okay, so the first question comes from Joe Wellborn. Do you honestly believe that Cobblers will get promoted this season, and why do you feel they will or they won't? So, now obviously we are, 5 games in, something like that now. Obviously we're not in a position that we want to be in. At the start I said we come second. I think probably playoffs now, even though I know we can still catch up and still get into the automatics, but I think playoffs is a realistic ambition now, judging by the way that we've been playing at the moment. We're having the same old, it will come. If it does come, I think, yeah, we could get promoted, but at the moment I'm thinking playoffs, and probably maybe losing in the playoffs and staying down in League 2 for next season. Okay, so our next question comes from Bailey OAFC 1895 on Twitter, also known as Bailey Howell, if that's how you say it. But anyway, yeah, he's also an Oldham vlogger, so Oldham YouTuber, so I'll leave his links in the description if I remember. But anyway, he asks, what was the main reason that you went down last season? Now, there are a lot of things that contribute to us going down. I think the main thing that contributed to us going down was Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink, and probably the players that most of the players that we had. Mainly Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink, who I think in the end was just there for the money. He wasn't going to resign. He was probably just going to leave when he was told to leave, because again he was just in there for the money. I didn't see enough passion from probably at least 7 of the starting 11, maybe Buchanan, John-Joe O'Toole, and probably that's about it. That was showing some sort of will to stay up. But yeah, I didn't see the passion that was required to stay in League 1, so probably that was one of the main reasons. But I think the main reason was Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink. Okay, the next question comes from a man that, if you've been watching this channel for a while, is a man that you'll all know. His name is Reese Parsons, one Reese Parsons on Twitter. Obviously, again, I'll leave his channel links in the description if I remember. He asked, what was my favourite video to film? Now, there's quite a few that I enjoyed. Probably, I'm sorry Reese, but the Oldham one last year when we sent you down, I enjoyed that one. Just because, again, we sent you down. I've enjoyed filming all my Liverpool ones. Probably the Man City one would probably be the one that would stand out as the favourite to film. Just because the atmosphere that night in Anfield was so electric, and I don't think that vlog actually did justice to the atmosphere. I think like that was just a snippet of the atmosphere. I think it was so much better in real life compared to what you saw in the vlog. That vlog was originally 33 minutes long. No, I'm joking. That vlog was about 22 minutes long, something like that. I had to cut out a good 7 minutes of it. But yeah, I don't think that vlog. But yeah, again, really enjoyed that filming that one. Again, the Oldham one, sending them down last season, that was good. Portsmouth last year on a Tuesday night when we won 2-1. But again, if I had to choose one, it would have to be the Liverpool versus Manchester City vlog. Okay, the next one comes again from Twitter from Sam Drake 7927 blah blah blah. Basically, Sam Drake, Bradford City vlogger. No, you may not be familiar with him. I found him sort of at the start of the season, towards the end of last season. Again, links in the description to his channel, top vlogger, really enjoy his videos. He's asked me a tough question, probably the toughest one that I received. Northampton or Liverpool? Now, I love both clubs. I'll just give you the background. Northampton, obviously, is where I'm born, it's where I'm from. Liverpool is where my family are mainly from. Most of my mum's half of the family are from, that live up there. And my granddad is obviously born. My granddad is from Liverpool, so he's supported Liverpool all his life. He's been going since he was like 11 or whatever. But anyway, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably go Northampton, because you've got to stick with your local club. People do call me glory hunter for being Liverpool and Northampton, but whatever, I don't care. But yeah, if I had to choose one of the two, it would have to be Northampton, because it's your local club, it's where you're from. Northampton is, again, where I am right now. So yeah, Northampton is probably who I'd pick if I had to drop one of the two teams. As good as Liverpool are, you've got to stick with your local club, haven't you? Okay, so another one from Sam is thoughts on the fact that an ex-United player is playing for your under-18s. Now, this is Scott Pollock, I assume, that he's talking about. Obviously, most of you know him, well, if you follow the hashtag stuff, he did the hashtag academy and he won the series, got into the hashtag team, and now he's not playing as much now, hashtag in non-league, because he's been scouted by the Cobblers, under-18s, or even the youth team, whatever it is, the highest up youth team. I'm not sure which one he's playing for, but yeah, Scott Pollock, obviously the guy from Northampton. Some of you may know him personally. I personally don't know him as a person, but yeah, he's been scouted for the under-18s, not playing for hashtag anymore. I'd like to see him carry on at Northampton, because obviously it means I'd like to see him play for the first team rather than hashtag. But yeah, I'd like to see him doing well at hashtag and at Northampton, but it's obviously going to be impossible for him to put the same two together. It's not going to work. So again, I'd probably like him to stay at Northampton, see him come through and become a professional footballer through Northampton. But again, all credit to hashtag United for finding him out, discovering him, and giving us some fresh local talent, which hopefully we can see him in a first team Northampton shirt in a few years' time. But yeah, I'm very impressed by the fact that he's got into the Northampton team and left hashtag. No disrespect to hashtag, but I think that he'd probably be playing in a better team that's more suited to him in the under-18s rather than in a hashtag men's team. Okay, you've heard probably about 4 YouTube names by now. Here comes the next one, and it's Ben from Ben Natman. He's asked, why did I start YouTube? What did it feel like to get so many views on that Liverpool vlog? First of all, why did I start YouTube? There was 3 or 4 of us that thought, we're just going to make a YouTube gaming channel and see who gets the most views. We're not going to promote it or anything. We're literally just going to see who can get the most views. There was 4, I can't really remember who the 4 were, but there was 3 or 4 of us, and we thought we're just going to put our Xbox game tag and then gaming. So, for example, Loud Matty Gaming is where that originated from, and we thought we'd just make gaming videos and see what came of them. And obviously, that was sort of 2013. I sort of came back 2016, back into 2016. And obviously I really carried on what I was doing, really enjoyed what I was doing, regardless of views, and obviously now we're here today. So that's how I started YouTube, pretty much by me and a bunch of friends just doing it as a bit of a joke, just seeing who can get the most views, blah blah blah, and then I obviously decided to come back, pick it up and carry on from where I left off, really, and it's just evolved from there. And then his second question, what did it feel like to get so many views in that Liverpool vlog? The sense of achievement. I know obviously people judge people saying, oh, you shouldn't base your life on views, on likes, whatever, but obviously if you've worked hard to produce that content and then you get rewarded for it with so many views in that vlog, it was unbelievable. Just to get 10k was unbelievable, and then for it to go to 50, 100, 150, now it's gone over 200, is just absolutely unreal. And obviously that was a big step in getting towards the 1k mark. But yeah, it felt very special indeed to get so many views and get so much support as well from all the foreign, to see how big Liverpool's fan base get, all the foreign Liverpool fans commenting in the comment section. That was just unbelievable. And me able to interact with other Liverpool fans from all around the world was unbelievable as well, rather than just getting the views. But yeah, it was amazing. Another one from Bailey, is SHD a pyro machine? Yes. Okay, so the next few from the YouTube comments section. We've got, first of all, Mike Talks Football. Congratulations on 1k. What's your best moments as a fan of Northampton? And the worst moment as a fan of Northampton? Best moment was obviously that away game at Exeter. It was a long journey down for a 0-0 draw as well, but we won the league in the end. That was probably one of the best feelings that I've ever had as a fan, and possibly in my life. And the worst moment as a Northampton fan, it has to be when we got relegated last season, because I've never experienced it before. When I've properly followed Northampton, I've been supporting them since probably 2007, something like that. Maybe a lot later than that. Under 7, yeah, that was the first season ticket that I had when I was under 7. And yeah, So the best moment was probably obviously winning League Two, getting you up to League One. And the worst moment, you could say, it was losing to Bradford in the playoff final. That was heartbreaking. Or getting relegated last season. Again, Bradford in the playoff final comes quite huge. It's quite a big bad moment, I suppose. But it's got to be getting relegated last season because it's the first time I've ever experienced it properly, and I've always wanted to, well, not wanted to, but been intrigued what it's like to get relegated and how everything sort of goes after that, which I'm learning a lot about at the minute. So yeah, probably getting relegated last season, worst moment as a Northampton fan. Okay, so the next question is my favourite question that I've been asked, and I could probably make a video on it and go on about it for 10 minutes, but I've already been doing that, so yeah. The A-Raid in the comments section, the A-Raid Vlogs says, when you make matchday vlogs, how do you make so many chances created throughout the video, in the video throughout the whole match? So do you have good battery, or do you just record every 5 minutes and then obviously edit it down? So record 5 minutes, stop, next 5 minutes, stop, and then edit them all down. No, I wouldn't sit there and record the whole match. I wouldn't do this if I sat there and recorded the whole match. I want to enjoy the match day as a fan as much as you want to enjoy the vlog as a viewer. So no, I don't record every 5 minutes. What I do is I'll just leave what I used to do, when I first started, is I just left my camera roll like that. Just left my camera like that. Literally, I just left my camera on, and then whenever something happened, bang, bang, bang. So that's not what I do now. I leave my phone, I leave the phone that I'm recording on, which is an old iPhone, I leave it locked, iPhone 5, I leave it locked, and I'll just put it on my lap or in my pocket or whatever. And when I see that there may be a promising attack that's coming on, I'll then bring it out, and then I might film what's happening. And then if it doesn't come to anything on iMovie, it's good. You can literally just press retake or use video, so it's quite good in that sense. So I usually just press. So if nothing comes from it, I'll just say retake. And if it's a good attack or something happens, then I'll just press use video. I also don't put a passcode on the filming phone, just because it's easier. I don't to not have to type in a password and then start filming. I'll leave the camera on, so when the phone turns on, the camera will be on the screen, and I can literally just press record and start filming the video. So that's basically how I do it, and that's pretty much how I get so much content in the videos. Okay, so the next question comes from Arrow Reacts. Favourite ever away game and best set of away fans to come to Northampton. Two very tough questions. I'll start with the second one first. Favourite set of away fans to come to Northampton was probably the Sheffield United fans. When they came and won the league, they created a fantastic atmosphere in the ground. I think it has to be, no, I've changed my mind. The best set of fans that have ever come to Sixfields are the Fleetwood fans. I mean, they were just incredible. They created such an atmosphere. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, they were getting behind it. No, I'm only joking. They only bought about 102 or something. Yeah, definitely the Sheffield United fans. They were absolutely fantastic when they came to Sixfields. Created a fantastic atmosphere, celebrated promotion as well. And obviously, we got on really well with them because of the whole Chris Wilder thing. So it was a fantastic game. We got on with the fans really well. And yeah, it was just a really enjoyable game. In terms of favourite ever away game, probably Exeter away when we won the league for a 0-0 draw, all the way down there for a 0-0 draw. But again, I like going to away games. Blackburn away was a great game. I like going to the big grounds that are in League One as well, which really, not really Milton Keynes, but yeah. There's a lot of enjoyable grounds. I enjoyed Fleetwood, even though we were dreadful. I still enjoyed the atmosphere that was in the away end that day, meeting Ben and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of good away days that you can have in the Football League. But Exeter has to be that one when we won the league. Okay, favourite Northampton player of all time is what Ryan asks. Now this is a really tough question. There's so many that you can mention. You've got Adebayo Akinfenwa, obviously the beast. You've got Mark Richards, who had 2 spells with us. There are so many to name. I just can't even. John Johnson, the right back, I liked him for some reason. Ben Tozer, he was also a right back. There were so many players to mention. Kevin Thornton, who used to play for us a very, very long time ago. That was so many. Chris Hackett. There were so many players, Michael Jacobs, even in that title-winning season, we've got people like Danny Rose, David Buchanan, who's still there at the moment, Brendan Maloney, Xander Diamond, so many of them that you could think of. There was Nichols, the striker, Alex Nichols, Alex or Tom, I can't remember whichever one's the striker. He had a spell at us for a long time. Sorry, not for a long time. He got injured for a long time when he broke his leg or something against Morecambe, and the game was delayed by like 23 minutes because an ambulance had to go on the pitch. Don't ask me how I remember that. But anyway, but yeah, Ricky Holmes, he's up there as well. It's very tough to point down a favourite ever all-time player. It's really tough, and then you've got the people, obviously way before my time as well. It's really tough. If I had to give you one off the top of my head, it'd probably have to be John Joe O'Toole, probably. Yeah. But there was so many that I've just mentioned. I can mention so many more that I can't even think of right now. But yeah, let's just go with John Joe O'Toole, because why not? He's just a legend. Okay, let's hop back to Twitter. So we've got LRC Browning Lewis, who is the White Lions Football, the guy that runs the White Lions Football channel, who asks, what's it been working with and for, for White Lions Media? It's been brilliant working with White Lions Media. For White Lions Media, it's been quite tough. First of all, working with, I've really enjoyed sharing their content, watching their content. Obviously, they're very different to us, even though they do matchday vlogs. Lewis does a very different style that I'm not always a fan of, the filming yourself, but I think Lewis does it in a way that it can be made really enjoyable to watch. In terms of working for White Lions Media, it's been tough because the F1 channel didn't have that much of a following when I first started it. It still hasn't got much of a following. Videos haven't been doing. I know I've only put 2 up, but neither of them really did that well. So I'm going to have to try and work harder, obviously, on this channel. We've obviously got the Cobblers Cods as well. There's so much going on. I'm going to have to work hard on that F1 channel to get it back up to where it needs to be. And if you could subscribe to it, it'll be in the description. If you subscribe to it, that'd be really great. But yeah, it's been brilliant working with White Lions Football. Hopefully it continues. Obviously the cricket channel as well, I'd like to have some sort of impact in that, as I'm starting to get into my cricket now. I'm starting to quite enjoy the Northamptonshire games and obviously the England games as well that I've been watching on the TV. But yeah, it's been brilliant, and obviously 3 sports that I absolutely, my 3 favourite sports, that was what attracted me to them in the first place. Football, cricket and rugby. I love all 3 of them. So, not rugby, how dare I say rugby is my favourite sport. Football, cricket and Formula 1, 3 of my favourite sports in the world. Nothing's better than those 3. I know a lot of you hate cricket and Formula 1, but oh well, I love them. But yeah, it's been fantastic working with them. It's been tough. Hopefully we working for them, and we need to promote that channel, that F1 channel, as much as possible. So if you subscribe to it, that'd be fantastic for me. Okay, so we've got just 2 questions left to answer. First of all, we're going to go to Adam Hall 690 on Twitter. Adam Hall, who's asked, what's my favourite type of pie? A very interesting question. A non-football related question at last. But yeah, probably steak pie or meat pie, any sort of like red meat sort of pies, steak, whatever. In terms of at a football ground, the Cobblers ones are pretty average. The Oxford ones are very good. My favourite one in any football ground that I've ever been to has to be the Liverpool Scouse pie. That's a good pie, I'm telling you now. If you want a good pie, go to Anfield and grab a Scouse pie, because trust me, they're very, very nice. But yeah, on to the next question. And then finally, Harry Brown on Snapchat asks the top 5 best Premier League players right now in order. A very tough question, just to say it off the top of my head after literally just reading it. Probably got to go with Salah probably first. I don't know why I've put that. I don't know, but yeah, Salah first. Off the top of my head, probably Aguero's probably got to be in there somewhere. De Gea, that's 3. So Salah, Aguero, De Gea. Harry Kane, probably one of the best players in the Premier League. Kevin De Bruyne as well. So we'll go with them 5. We'll go Salah, De Gea, De Bruyne, Aguero, and Harry Kane. So yeah, it's been a very long video, but thank you to all of you sent in all your questions. I've answered as many as I can. in this 20 minutes that you've been watching me. So thank you if you've still been here for 20 minutes. If you have been here for 20 minutes and you've been here for the whole video, comment down below 20-minute army if you have been here for the whole video. But yeah, thank you very much. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Let's get on to 2K as soon as possible. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye bye.